Hello, I'm Gary.
And I'm Anna.
And together we're the Murphys.
From Statesville, North Carolina.
We're in Colonial Williamsburg, Virginia.
And
Absolutely, you need to watch the next episode of Springhouse Farm.
Wow, you heard it. Thank you.
You heard it here. Thank you.
Hey everybody, just pulled in. We have a process when we first get here. Pull in by the front entrance, you know, you gotta unlock stuff, turn the electric on, turn the water on. So I'm in the processes of doing all that, and I had a surprise waiting on me in the pump house. Just said hello, not formally, you know, not a proper hello, but still hello nonetheless. I'll give you a shot at who's waiting on me here. Here's the pump house. You have to reach in, unlock stuff, turn the water on. You know, you don't want it to leave and the water not be on. And back there in the back is a skunk. So now I have to decide, do I go and get him out? Get him by the short hairs, throw him out? Just go there and pick him up. I don't know. Give him a bath. Try to wait him out. I don't know. Smells like a buddy of mine's shoes. After he'd been letting them sit outside for a couple of days, it's bad in there. All right, I'll let you know how it turns out. Come along as we go down to the barn. So we've been storing everything. I'm just gonna pick up my tools, the water heater, get that loaded up, head back to the camper, and tell you about what we're doing. So the water heater is currently located right here. It doesn't work. So what I'm going to do is bypass the lines coming out, put an on-demand heater either here or here, plumb it in, fire it up, and see if we get hot water inside. We'll find out. And we're back, boys and girls. You've been missing me, I'm sure. So we got back from the local big box store. Got the 3/8 tubing, press connects, 1/2 inch male pipe tap. The reason for that being, the bottom of this is 1/2 inch male. And the water heater is going to mount right here in this area. Current water heater is here. I took the fittings off, and the fittings look like they're 1/2 inch male. So I'm going to go ahead and put a hole here, bring the two fittings out. It might be as simple as hooking them up. I might get to take all this stuff back. And everybody knows how fun it is taking stuff back to the big box store. So excited about it. It's time for a commercial break. Yeah, I don't ever recommend sticking your finger in a sharp hole like that. Like this. Here at Springhouse Farms, we're all about safety. And just when you think that's enough, it's not enough. We got to make that hole bigger. Oh, this episode brought to you by Slick Willis in downtown. When you think the hole ain't big enough, we got some big holes. Be careful. It's probably my #1 request. People calling in, you know, sending us feedback, instant messages. They're like, Paul, you're the carefulest person I've ever seen in my life. I know it. I know it. And we're back. I'll show you what they look like where they came out there. It's not anything real fancy. Here's a glimpse of the water heater. We got it off of Amazon, pretty cheap. If any of you out there, if you know anything like I do about Asian, you know that these signs right here mean, read the words under it. So there's a gas, hot water comes out here, cold water goes in there. This is an adjusting tube, you don't want to mess with that. I already put the batteries in here, it runs on 2D batteries, it gets a spark. And that's the power. So basically you hang it, hot water, cold water, put the gas in it. I'm not going to run a single line for the gas. I got a T. Since my propane line's right here, comes in, the 2 tanks go together, come in there. This system's set up to take, you know, 40-pound tanks or 20-pound tanks. Right now we got 220s, 222s, whatever it takes. But I'm gonna go ahead and mount this up, hook the water up to it, get the gas going, have some hot water, and I can wash myself with some hot water that ain't coming off the stove, you know what I mean? And then, anyhow, but we should have a shower that I can't fit in. I mean, let's just be honest, I ain't gonna fit in that shower. A good half of me will be in there though. I'll be getting a shower tonight. Well, how about that? What do you think about that? So, get this part done and we'll see where we're at. So, like I said before, here's the intake. It's got a screen on it already. That's kind of weird. But the important part is this gas line. Here's the T I'm talking about putting in. I'll cut into the gas line. I got to put the T on there. Plumb this straight into my heater. Blah, blah. So you want to turn the fitting that way so you can get the hose, you know, to meet up on it. We went to Harbor Freight. Picked up a PVC pipe cutter. If you don't know about Harbor Freight, you need to get with it. Got some hose clamps over there for this. Yeah, seriously, you get, I mean, they're not, you know, I wouldn't put them on the space shuttle, but they're pretty decent. For what we're doing, they're great. Yeah, the gas line right here where it went in the camper. I'm assuming at one time there was a battery there or something. It had a bad spot in it. I just went ahead and cut it at the bad spot, you know. Why not fix it now by cutting the bad spot out? Yeah, a good rule of thumb with gas lines is put the barb fitting in there, put the clamp on. If you can still rotate it, it ain't tight enough. All right, we got our gas line, we got the water here. Next thing to do is find something solid and hang that thing. All right, just to give you a recap real quick on how it all went together. Plumbed in the gas, We got 0 leaks. Comes underneath. That's the existing, the gray lines are the lines that came out of the old water heater. Mounted it right here on the side. This window won't be left open. It's just so we can communicate right now. But as you see, when you see it sitting here, it looks like it's not working. I'll have Ginger turn on the hot water here in a second. You'll see it self-ignites. You got plenty of hot water inside, and the gas escapes out the top. I'm gonna put a little vent tube on it to help direct the heat away from the camper, but it's all aluminum. Like, there shouldn't be any issues with that. But I'm gonna go ahead and mount a little duct or a little pipe on here and angle it back away from it. But go ahead and turn the hot water on. Pretty fascinating, huh?
You can already see the steam.
You can barely hear it, and steam is rolling inside. So we're in business. And now the final touches. If you look right here, this is where the heat comes out, and the heat pretty much just rolls away. But we're gonna put this on there, put a little sheet metal screw in it. It's just a little, light aluminum elbow that we can change the direction on. That window will stay shut, but this is just the added bonus of directing some of the heat away from it. I see it being a non-issue. I'm gonna cut a little tab out of it here, put a sheet metal screw in it, and that's it. I probably could have got a different flange, but where's the fun in that? See, I'm just cutting these, bend it up. My grandma used to always say, poor people got poor ways, This thing was only a couple bucks. I'm sure there's a powered vent or some bull crap I could have put on, but I'm just happy I got hot water in the camper. We get done with this, I'm gonna run the filtering system a little more. Got some more filters to put in the pump house. I'll take you guys along. There was a skunk in there yesterday. We'll, I'm sure have something to do with that on there. But just a little side note, if you're trying to get a skunk to leave where you're at, unless you have to, like it needs to leave immediately for some reason, which I don't know what that would be. Like you're impatient, or whoever it is impatient about getting it out, then, there's all kinds of remedies on the internet. Cayenne pepper, hot pepper, all this mess. You boil it, render it down. What's the other thing? Apple vinegar, apple cider vinegar. Just open it up and make it like it don't want to stay. Like, your best bet is to not get it to squirt you, or squirt the area, because cleaning that is horrible. So what I recommend is just make it to where it doesn't want to stay in there. Open the door, put some noise, make a noise or whatever, and eventually it leaves. Like it left yesterday, so it can go on and have a life somewhere. I'm not interested in killing skunks. I don't see the point in it. Just convince it to leave. That's it. Magic bag of screws. I highly recommend you guys get one of these. So I have these containers in like my other business, handyman business. When you get done with a job, you always got extra parts. Yeah, I don't care what you're doing, got extra parts. Throw it in these buckets. And then someday when you ain't got nothing to do, you can go through the buckets and there's all kinds of stuff. But I've been bringing them buckets down here when you need a screw, bolt, a piece of chain, something to hang something with. You dig through the buckets, they are washers, you name it, they're in there. But you want to direct it in such a way that like the rain won't blow down in it. It's made to be outside, so this shouldn't hurt it. And that's it basically. I'm gonna seal up that hole with some spray foam and some silicone, and blah. You got hot water in a camper with on demand. Like, one of the bad parts of it would probably be you can't turn everything on at the same time. But I don't think you can do that at home, so, or you can at my house. But anyhow, that's it. Thanks for tuning in our videos. I'll catch you on the next little project I got going on.
Hi. So occasionally we do clean up. Yeah, occasionally we don't look too bad. So we are on our way to Atlanta to see our number 3 son, Trevor, and one of his co-peer leaders. He goes to Lee University in Cleveland, Tennessee. He's actually a senior this year. So we get to go have dinner with him. Paul actually got to see him last weekend?
2 weekends.
2 weekends ago. Mama hasn't seen him for 6 months. So I'm having a little Trevor withdrawal, and I'm super excited to be able to see him. So we'll get some pictures and put those on the video too of Trev and his friends. So anything you have to say? It's been a great day. We've gotten a lot accomplished. Possibly tomorrow looking at the compost toilet, but I'm not sure if we're gonna have enough time. So I don't know. What do you think?
We might mount that TV.
Oh yeah, we do have a little small TV.
Oh, it's gonna be more than
Yeah, it's going to be a whole weekend thing. We do have a TV that the only way that it works though is we have to hook it up to our laptop with an HDMI cable, so we'll be able to watch Netflix and stuff. It took a little time because we can't get any channels at all down there, but I can use my laptop with my phone as a hotspot, and that worked okay. I mean, it wasn't anything. We really don't watch TV, but usually in the evening, just to kind of let our brains relax, we do turn on like The Office or Criminal Minds or some PBS Dairy Girls. Derby Girl. No, it's Dairy.
Oh.
It's Dairy
It
Girls.
wasn't PBS then, was it?
Oh, what is that?
English TV?
British TV. We love it.
Ireland.
Well, that was in Ireland. That was set in Ireland. But anyway, we love the BBC. That's what it is, the BBC. We love those channels, like Doc Martin and stuff. So anyway, I digress. We're going to go spend some time, and just wanted to show you guys that we actually do clean up. We don't look crazy all the time. I was telling Paul that we do watch a couple of videos of people who do this, which is kind of why we started doing it anyway, to be able to record all the things that we've accomplished. And the videos that we watch, the ladies always look so pretty and nice, and they all have the hair. There's one I love, not Pure Living for Life, the one that they did the A-frame.
Oh, Wild, Wonderful Off-Grid.
Wild, Wonderful Off-Grid. She's so pretty, and her hair's really long, and I don't think she sweats. So someday, what's her name? Do you remember? Honestly, I don't remember. But if she ever watches this video, I just want to let you know you're really pretty. And I'm kind of jealous that you never sweat and your hair always looks good. Anyway, we do like your videos. So, all right. We're on our way to Atlanta. See ya.
Hello, I'm Gary.
And I'm Anna.
And together we're the Murphys.
From Statesville, North Carolina.
We're here in Colonial Williamsburg, Virginia, and we'd like to welcome you to another episode of Springhouse Farms.